So I was scrolling around on Instagram as I typically do, and I came across something called MystryMart.com. And they put out a call for artists all over the nation for these New York art vending machines, which sounds fantastic. It sounds like a great idea. I mean, what a concept, right? I wanted to jump in here real quick and at least show you what these machines look like. They look really cool. This is the machines page where they talk about the origins of the vending machines. And look at that. The vending machines have like this beautiful mural type outer casing, and then there's mystery packs in here. So this is really cool. People that go to this vending machine, they don't know what they're getting. It looks like their packaging has question marks on it. That is so cool. Here's another beautiful design. Love that. And then if you go to their locations page, click on that, you can see that this is where they are. Brooklyn Museum. Look at this. This is wonderful. These are like, photos in the wild of where this machine is set up. And people are walking up, getting themselves some artwork. That's so clever. I think it's so cool. Where we were. Okay, so this is where we were. Brooklyn Art Cave. And look at that. Look at the cool, that looks like black light. Oh, wow. So that just looks like a really fun experience. A nice impulse buy from, passers-by or people going to the museum, attendees and things. What is art vending? How much does it cost? This is really cool. Oh, hey, it's me from the future. So at the time I made this video, I was still waiting to hear back from Mystry Mart on whether my submission got accepted. And shortly after I finished recording this video, I got an email from them rejecting me. Now look, I've been an actor for about, 20 plus years. So I'm no stranger to rejection. I mean, as an actor, you book one job out of 50, 80, 100, 1,000 auditions. So after being an actor for so long, I'm just used to it and I'm over it. But it doesn't mean it doesn't sting just a little bit sometimes, So yeah, this stung a little bit because I was really looking forward to having these be prints in this size only for that vending machine. So basically limited edition. You would only be able to get my prints in that size, in that geography, location. And I was going to document the process with you. I was going to order the prints, show you the prints, show you how I pack them up and send them off. And so it's not going to happen. But it did give me the idea of, maybe I can make these small prints available as limited edition items in my online store or here locally. So let me give more thought to that. And hey, let me know what you think about that idea. You know where to let me know. And I hope this video is still helpful to you and that, if you're an artist and you're interested in submitting, I encourage you to do so. And if you know somebody who is an artist and you want to share this video with them, go ahead and do so with that as well. And I wish you luck. But for now, go ahead and watch past me and watch the rest of this video while I get back to the future. And so they have this application process, and I went to their website, and wow, the website page for applying is really long. There's a lot of thick text here. But they have some very specific requirements when it comes to accepting artists, and when you apply, you have to keep all of these things in mind. So I thought, what the hell, I'll document what I learned right here for you so you can kind of look through this. And if you are an artist or artists that might be interested in something like this, they could apply too. But definitely, as you're reading through this page, definitely pay close attention to what the requirements are, because these items, since they're coming out of a vending machine, cannot be bigger than 5 by 7 by 2 inches. And you can sell almost anything. Small paintings like original art, prints, and there's a very specific size for the prints. Must be 4 by 7 by 2 only. I think anything smaller can work as long as there's enough weight there. And they have a section about weight too. Mini sculptures, figurines, jewelry, photography, books or graphic novels. I'm guessing those have to be pretty small, like little booklets. Stickers. Well, there's a special note about stickers as well. They don't want you to sell only stickers. The stickers can be supplemental and placed in with your larger main core art or core piece of art, core product, but they don't sell sticker packs alone or only. So it goes on to talk about the 50-50 partnership. You as an artist get paid 50%. They take the other 50%. They have Zelle as a payment platform. So, there's no Venmo, there's no PayPal, only Zelle for now. There are a list of requirements here. You have to have an Instagram account. You have to sign your work if possible. Packaging is mandatory. So they have some links that are helpful. I'm going to go ahead and check those out for myself. Quality matters. Okay, that's a given. They go through item price preferences. This is very helpful. So they have some recommendations as far as how much to charge, which is always helpful for artists. Since this is my first time applying to this, I'm most likely going to go for the $10 to $15 range. We'll see. I may start at 10. We'll see. Yeah. Item requirements. Some of this is repetitive from above, but it is good to review. Go through this very thoroughly. Take notes if you have to. This is a lot. And then there's some pictures of samples down here. I wish these could expand a little bit if you clicked on them so that you could see the detail a little bit closer. Keychains, jewelry, original on paper, pins, and prints. You get the idea, though. And now, another set of requirements is this list of what is not allowed. So, again, stickers only sales. This includes sticker packs and sheets. They don't want to be known for just a sticker vending machine, so that's why they don't do stickers only. There's, controversial topics. They want you to stay away from that kind of thing. So, of course, licensed characters. So I'm guessing you can assume that means fan art. Probably not a good idea to do that. And then, what does mystery art do for artists? And they talk about all the behind-the-scenes stuff, the administrative stuff that they have to handle that you don't get charged for, which is kind of nice, right? So that's where that 50-50 comes, and you're paying for a lot of the background effort. Timeline, they take 1 to 2 weeks to review your application. Once you are approved, you have 1 month to submit your initial inventory. Keep that in mind because, processing may take longer for certain things. I know that when I apply, I'm going to do prints. So I need to make sure I have orders in place for the cellophane sleeves, the corrugated cardboard backers, and of course the artwork itself, and that may take a while to print up. So I have to be on top of that if and when they approve my submission. Weekly updates. Inventory levels will be updated weekly through a shared spreadsheet. Here are the benefits to you as an artist. Increased accessibility. So that's like, awareness, right? Everybody wants awareness, eyeballs. Cost-effective distribution. They're good at getting all this stuff out. They have unique marketing opportunities. So this is kind of neat. This is almost like, even with the prints, this is kind of like a limited edition type of thing. I don't plan on selling 4x6 size prints outside of this opportunity. So these really are going to be, for me at least, limited edition for my customers, for my potential future customers. So that's exciting. I can always say, hey, you know what? You can buy bigger pieces of this art on my shop, but you can't get your hands on those small ones unless you go to New York or someone buys you one, I guess. Hands-off convenience. That's cool. And then you can take the art back if you feel like you want to, back out. You have to cover shipping costs for returns. Also, if your items don't sell, which, that would be terrible, but hey, it might happen. And if you have inventory that's just sitting there and it's just not going anywhere, you still own it and they can return it to you. I'm sure there's, you have to cover the return shipping, I'm sure, for that as well. Okay, after your application is approved, you'll receive a step-by-step guide on what to do next, including instructions on sending your 20 pieces. Once your artwork is available through Mystry Mart, we encourage you to share the news on Instagram. Tag us and let your followers know. That's awesome. That's not hard. And then there's a little section here on, can I paint a vending machine? I don't have any desire to do that right now, but some of you might, and there's information there for you. Let's take a look at the application. So here's the application, Mystry Mart LLC Artist Application. Now this is long as well. I encourage you to go through this very thoroughly, read it carefully, and make sure you answer to the best of your ability. There's everything here, your name, blah, 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 where you're from, the type of art, the size of your art, the packaging. You do have to upload images of the work you want to sell. I'm not sure. They don't say anything about size, file size, or watermarks, so I'm not sure. I might submit files of my artwork that have watermarks on them because I don't know this company. I'm not affiliated with this company, so I'm not sure. I'm kind of cautious that way. Call me paranoid, whatever you want. Let's see. Retail price drop down. Here's the 10, the 15 area here. Yep. There is, do you consent to these terms? Okay, so this is really a contract. It's not just a questionnaire or form, it's a contract. Agreeing to do what you're going to do if you get approved. There's some questions about, why you're passionate about art, that sort of thing. So there's one part here where it says provide one image of your art that you would like for us to use for promotion. Now that's where I'm conflicted because up above, I might be submitting artwork with watermarks, but then it kind of defeats the purpose if I put one of my pieces of art down here without watermarks for them to promote me. I'll probably just bite the bullet and do watermarks above, but choose one of the 3 pieces that I want to show them and make it 72 DPI and leave it kind of small so that, it's just, what the reason is for all this paranoia is AI. People can just take that shit of yours, throw it into the generator and fuck with it, right? Turn it into their own and steal your shit. And I know that anybody can do that, and it's easy, and people have been stealing images on the internet since Al Gore invented the internet. Wink, wink. But it still makes me uneasy. I don't want to be stolen from. You know what I'm saying? Fuck AI art. Anyways, then you sign down here. So it is a contract. But yeah, I thought I'd walk down this, document sort of what I'm up to right now. This is me, looking out for opportunities for myself, for you, ways for me to get my art out there that I haven't thought of yet and that seem to be landing on my radar, so to speak. Hope you found this interesting. Hope you found this helpful. Go ahead and check out mystrymart.com. I'm not affiliated with them. Once again, this is just something I came across on my Instagram. I believe it was a sponsored ad. It looks fun. It looks fantastic. I hope to be able to participate. If not, that's fine. I'm just kind of excited and happy that they exist out there. This is really neat. I would love to see this in my city and many other cities, actually. And I think it would also do really well in the gas lamp especially during San Diego Comic-Con. So just a thought. All right. Again, hope you like that. Click like, subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, I will talk to you later.